wondered why your coffee cools down or why no engine, no machine can't run forever without energy? Well, it all comes down to the laws of thermodynamics, which is the fundamental rules that govern heat, energy, and work in our universe. So, what is thermodynamics? Thermodynamics is a science of heat and energy flow. And at its core, it's based on 4 powerful laws that apply to everything, from engines to fridges to black holes to stars. So, let's break thermodynamics down into the 4 laws. So first is the 0th law, also known as the temperature law. This law says that if object A is in thermal equilibrium with object B, and if object B is in thermal equilibrium with object C, then object A and C have to be in thermal equilibrium with each other as well. This basically defines temperature and shows why thermometers work. Now let's move on to the first law of thermodynamics. The first law of thermodynamics is all about energy. So it says that energy can neither be destroyed or created. So first of all, if you're eating food, the energy inside the food would turn and convert into heat and motion, allowing your body to do its stuff. Second, for example, if you put gasoline in your car, the energy inside the gasoline would convert into motion, which would make your car run. So, the total amount of energy would stay the same, but it would just change its form. Now let's move on to the second law of thermodynamics. Second law of thermodynamics, which is entropy always increases. The entropy of an isolated system will always increase over time. The entropy is a measure of disorder, which is how the heat always flows from hot to cold. And it's also why machines are never 100% efficient. And it's also why your room is always messy unless you don't clean it up. Okay, the last law of thermodynamics is the third law, which is also known as absolute zero. Absolute zero says that as the temperature gets closer to absolute zero, which is negative 273.15 degrees Celsius, the entropy, which is the disorder, gets closer to zero as well. In simple terms, you cannot reach absolute zero, which is the coldest possible temperature, because it would take infinite amount of energy to remove every single bit of heat in there.